Well, the demands are high and the pay is low. If any, working at an online news site certainly isn't for the faint of heart, but there's a growing movement among staffers to unionize, and it's now reached one of the biggest sites out there. Gawker's done it. Salon's done it. So has Vice and The Guardian. And now comes the granddaddy of them all. The Huffington Post is going union. Once notorious for not paying contributors, the HuffPo's 300 or so paid staffers have signed up with the Writers Guild of America East. HuffPo co-founder Ariana Huffington says she'll recognize the union if it's formalized. Whether collective bargaining actually leads to more moolah for workers, stay posted. I think the contributors are still going to be writing for free. Am I not correct, Dan?
Well, I mean, if you're an outside blogger, yes, but they have a lot of staffers who work very hard, draw a salary, and they could presumably benefit from this. However, I would warn them that they might learn from the example of newspaper unions not to expect too much, except to have dues taken out of their paycheck every week.
But once again, we're reminded of why we need unions, because even if your company is run by cool-looking millennials in denim shirts at the office and it's wine time on Friday nights, they will still look to exploit the hell out of you if they get the opportunity.
Yeah. Speaking of someone in a union shop.
I'm actually not part of the union shop.
I know you're not.
But the, look, I think the fact that a union is being proposed at all of these places, it's not an endorsement of the way those companies are being run. People who are working at those millennial-headed companies who think that they're getting great benefits and that the company's heading in a great direction, they're generally not joining unions. It's obviously a sign that these organizations are maturing. The burden, I think, is on the union organizers to show that it's a way of creating a better workplace, you know, as opposed to having rigid work rules and some of the things that make the organization less dynamic.
Totally agree with that, and I would just, the only thing I could possibly add is that I don't think that you're going to see maybe unions push as hard at prestige sites like Huffington Post, for example, where a lot of young people would be thrilled to get a byline or get a regular gig. At a site like that, at a site like Gawker, I am less optimistic about a union really working in an effective way to ramp up the benefits.
I'm still disturbed by I know contributors do it because it's a prestigious website and everything, but giving your content away for free is never a good idea. You know, it's just...
I think a lot of people have acquired some legitimacy, though. You know, they get to say, "Oh, I do some, work for Huffington Post." Dan, you've posted stuff there, right?
It's a blogging platform. Yeah. I mean, Medium and WordPress don't pay me when I post there.
No, but you have something to link to that people can see, and you've got a name in the blogging community. But if I was just doing that, it would be.
Well, now that I'm writing more regularly for WGBH News, I'm not giving Huffington anything first anymore.
Oh, good.
I'm just shocked at the devaluation of the adjective prestige, but go right ahead.